sunrise in the pen. You hum some tune you halfway know. Bare feet turning on the tile. You taste the sauce, say needs a glow. Steam on the window, slow and sweet. Tomatoes dancing in the heat. Your laughter spilling on my sleeve like pepper shaking bit by bit. This is our Sunday apron love. Garlic on our fingers, stars above. Baby in the doorway, socks light spin. All of our forever in this kitchen. This is our Sunday apron love. Broken, timed, and somehow just enough. Holding you in lamplight, soft and slow. Home is every place your laughter goes. You flower print your hand on mine, white on brown, a quiet sign. You steal a cherry from the bowl, say taste this now. It's good for soul. The timer rings our small brass bell. A choir and a caramel smell. We move like dancers side to side to wooden spoons that learn to glide. This is our Sunday apron love. Garlic on our fingers, stars above. Baby in the doorway, socks light spin. All of our forever in this kitchen. This is our Sunday apron love. Broken, timed, and somehow just enough. Holding you in lamplight, soft and slow. Home is every place your laughter goes. Voices drifting through the hall, different rhythms, one for all. Someone's calling out your name. Nothing here feels quite the same. Shadows dancing on the walls, echoes in between the calls. Every corner filled with sound. Love is loud when we're around. We don't need a reason why. All the days just pass us by. But somehow this feels like more than we ever had before. Everything we're waiting for is already here. In the way we move and talk, in the atmosphere. No big words, no grand design, just this space, this time. If it fades, we'll still know we were never alone. perfection, no control, just a steady soul. In the noise, in the calm, we know where we belong. You ran past me laughing loud. Something spills but not a sound. I just smile and let it be. That's the way it comes to me. Little chaos moving fast. Nothing ever really lasts. Still I hold it while it's here. Every second feels so clear. I don't call it anything. I just feel it settling. While you're around, everything softens somehow. All of the noise fades out. I don't need more than now. In this space, in every small simple way, love finds a place to stay, even if words don't say. Voices echo down the hall, different tones, I hear them all. Someone's asking something sweet, someone dancing to a beat. I move slowly through it all, through the rise and through the fall. Every moment passing by leaves a trace I can't deny. No big meaning I can prove, just the way we always move. While you're around, everything softens somehow. All of the noise fades out. I don't need more than now. In this space, in every small simple way, love finds a place to stay, even if words don't say. Maybe one day this will change, rooms will feel a little strange, but I know what we have now lives in ways I can't write down. Not in pictures, not in lines, more like rhythm, more like time. Something quiet, always near, something only we can hear. While you're around, I don't get lost in the crowd. Nothing feels too far or loud. I feel steady, I feel proud. In this light, everything turns out just right. Holding you close in sight makes every moment feel right. Stay a little, don't rush through. There's still time for me and you. In between the day and night, everything feels just right. There's a space we always find, somewhere just beyond the time. Not too loud and not too far, right between where we all are. Something steady, something warm, like a place inside a storm. Holding gently, holding true, everything that leads to you. We don't name it, We just know in the way it starts to grow in the middle of us. There's a quiet kind of trust in the way we stay close, even when we don't say most. In the middle of all, every rise and every fall, there's a love soft and wide, always right inside. Every moment leaves a trace in the shared and living space, not in things we hold or see, more in how we choose to be. All the small and passing days build 1,000 hidden ways to remind us what is true in the life we're moving through. Nothing written, nothing planned, still it fits like it was meant in the middle of us. There's a quiet kind of trust in the way we stay close, even when we don't say most. In the middle of all, every rise and every fall, there's a love soft and wide, always right inside. If the world begins to change, if the lines rearrange, we will still know this is real in the way we always feel. Not a place we leave behind, more a state of heart and mind, something time can't take away, even if it fades to gray. In the middle of us, there's a calm that we can trust in the silence, in the sound. We are always safe and found through the years, through the days, through 1,000 different ways. There's a truth we always knew. I am here with you. No beginning, no clear end, just the place we always bend into something we can keep in the quiet, in the deep. Steam on the window, coffee in your hands. Sun sneaks through the curtains, finds your wedding band. You hum while you're chopping, bare feet on cold tile. You turn, steal a taste and salt, pepper, my smile. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, garlic on your fingers, laughter on your lips. You spin to the rhythm of the simmer. I fall a little deeper with every little sip. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, apron strings tangled, time moving slow. If this is all we ever have, it's already more than I dreamed to know. You read out the recipe, lose your place and laugh. Floor on your cheekbone, I kiss it all fast. Tiny hands at the table, crayons, paper moons, their voices in the hallway, our hearts in the same tune. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, garlic on your fingers, laughter on your lips. You spin to the rhythm of the simmer. I fall a little deeper with every little sip. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, apron strings tangled, time moving slow. If this is all we ever have, it's already more than I dreamed to know. Let the world keep rushing past our windows. Shh, we'll stay right here with the spoons and spoils. Every bruise, every burn on these these hands tells the story of our simple joys. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, garlic on your fingers, laughter on your lips. You spin to the rhythm of the simmer. I fall a little deeper with every little sip. Love tastes like Sunday in our kitchen, apron strings tangled, hearts in a glow. If this is all we ever have, it's already more than I dreamed to know. There's a rhythm in the way we move, not too fast, not much to prove. Something easy, something light, like it always feels just right. You don't ask, I don't explain, still we meet there just the same. In the middle of the day, where the quiet chooses to stay. Between the lines, between the sound, in what's lost and what is found, there's a love that doesn't show, but it's there in every flow. Not in words, not in display, more in how we choose to stay close enough to feel it through everything we always do. Slips from room to room, softly shifting like a tune. Nothing forced and nothing planned, still it falls right into hand. Different voices, same soft thread, all the things we never said hold a meaning calm and deep, something only we can keep. Between the lines, between the sound, in what's lost and what is found, there's a love that doesn't show, but it's there in every flow. Not in words, not in display, more in how we choose to stay close enough to feel it through everything we always do. If the moment disappears, if it fades across the years, I will still remember this, not as words but as a bliss, like a feeling passing by, like a soft and steady light, something quiet, something true, always leading back to you. No beginning, no clear end, just the space we always bend into something we can hold, even when it's left untold. fog on the glass. You tie your hair back, laugh in that faded cotton dress. a color, I light the flame. Someone starts humming, we all join in, same refrain. Sunday table, sunny hearts, little hands asking, can I help? We line up spoons like silver stars, stacking stories on each shelf. Every fork and flower knows this is how our garden grows. Sunday table, sunny hearts, all our love in simple parts. Petals in a drinking glass, chair pulled out, you touch my back. Quiet before voices rise, I taste the peace in your eyes. Sunday table, sunny hearts, with little hands asking, can I help? So we line up spoons like silver stars, stacking stories on each shelf. Every fork and flower knows this is how our garden grows. Sunday table, sunny hearts, all our love in simple parts. There's emotion in the room, like a softly shifting tune. Voices rise and falling light, blending into something right. Every corner feels alive in the way we all arrive. Different stories, different days, meeting in familiar ways. No one needs to say it loud, we can feel it in the crowd. All around the table now, something brings us closer somehow. In the laughter, in the sound, there's a love that wraps around. Not in things we try to show, but in everything we know. Every glance and every smile makes it worth the while. Someone leans and someone speaks, someone listens quietly. All the moments overlap like a never-ending map. Time is moving, we don't mind, we just let it pass us by, holding on to what is real in the way we choose to feel. Nothing here we need to prove, just the way we always move. All around the table now, something brings us closer somehow. In the laughter, in the sound, there's a love that wraps around. Not in things we try to show, but in everything we know. Every glance and every smile makes it worth the while. Years from now we might forget little things we never said, but this feeling will remain, running softly through our veins like a quiet melody, built from who we came to be. In the warmth we learn to share, there is something rare. All around the table now, we don't question why or how. In the closeness that we find, there's a peace inside our mind. Every voice and every face adds a line we can't replace. In this simple living art, we've become one heart. is our little paradise. Aprons, laughter, lazy time. You spin me by the fridge door slow. Tomatoes on the cutting board. Love is in the quiet chores. Every stir and every taste says so. Oh, I'm home in your arms. I'm home. The stained old recipe, mispronounce a word. We improvise the measured parts, trusting what we've learned. Baby pictures on the fridge, sway on magnet frames. We toast to all the silly fights, to all our changing names. This is our paradise. Aprons, laughter, lazy time. You spin me by the fridge door slow. Tomatoes on the cutting board. Love is in the quiet chores. Every stir and every taste says so. Oh, I'm home in your arms. I'm home. Morning comes without a sound. Light is slowly spilling down through the spaces that we know, where our quiet moments grow. You're already moving near, familiar voices in my ear. Nothing rushed and nothing planned, still it fits just like we can. Every day begins the same, but it never feels like yesterday. This is where we begin again, in the middle of everything. Not a place we have to find, just a feeling we recognize. All the love we never say lives in how we move this way. In the calm and what we do, I keep finding you. Little echoes, little calls, shadows dancing on the wall. Something simple, something true, in the way it all comes through. Hands are reaching, passing by, soft reflections in your eyes. All these pieces, all these parts make a rhythm in our hearts. Nothing perfect, nothing planned, still it's more than we understand. This is where we begin again, in the middle of everything. Not a place we have to find, just a feeling we recognize. All the love we never say lives in how we move this way. In the calm and what we do, I keep finding you. Time will take us far from here, change the sounds we used to hear, but I know it won't erase what we built in this small space. In between the noise and light, there's a truth we always write, not in words but in the flow of the life we've come to know. This is where we begin again, even when the days have changed. In the rhythm we create, there's a love that always stays. In the quiet, in the near, I can feel it crystal clear. Every moment, every move leads me back to you. You hum a line you have forgot. I fall in love a little more. Steam clouds the smallest kitchen pane. Our daughter spins in woolen socks. Your laughter spills like summer rain over the ticking of the clock. This is our Sunday apron, love. Olive oil on your wrist. You pull me in with flour on your hands, and we kiss, and we kiss. Every little ordinary thing turns golden when you're close. Home is just the space between your heartbeat and my clothes. You taste the soup and close your eyes. Salt on your fingertip. You grin, our boy drums rhythms on his thighs. Spaghetti on his cheek and chin. You pass me herbs, our shoulders brush. I read the recipe all wrong. You improvise the rest in hush. Turn my mistakes into a song. Oh, this is our Sunday apron, love. Garlic on your favorite dress. You lean on me, the kettle starts to sing like it knows that we are blessed. Every plate we carry to the table writes another quiet oath. Home is just the space between your laughter and my clothes. Yeah. Maybe someday they will grow. Trade this room for brighter skies, but they'll remember simmered hope and the way your kindness rises. So let the onions make us cry. Let the pasta overboil. I'd rather have these crooked nights than any perfect life outside this soil. This is our Sunday apron, love. Fingers stained with red and green. You spin me slow between the chairs like we're 17. Every little ordinary thing is the sweetest story told. Home is just the space between your breathing and my clothes. Home is just your hands on mine and the quiet growing old. We don't rush the hours here. Let them settle, let them breathe. In the middle of the day, there's no need to run away. Voices come and drift apart like a rhythm with no start. Still it holds us in a way we don't try to recreate. Every second feels enough in this quiet kind of love. We don't rush, we let it flow. There's a pace we've come to know. In the stillness and the sound, something real is always found. Not in plans or perfect lines, but in all the in-betweens. We just stay, we just are exactly where we need. Time moves softly through the space. Nothing lost and no one late. All the little things align without trying every time. You don't ask and I don't say. Still it meets us halfway. calm in what we do. There's a thread that pulls us through. If it changes, let it change. We won't hold it in a frame. What we have is never still, but it's always what we feel. We don't rush, we let it be. All it was and all we see. In the quiet, in the near, everything we need is here. No need to hold it tight. It's already in our life. Sunlight on the sugar bowl, steam rising from your cup. Kids laughing in the hallway, someone's slipper shuffling up. Around the Sunday table, we pass the bread and stories, two little jokes, a small soft label on every crazy thing we do. This quiet, kind and simple feels so bright, so brand new. Around the Sunday table, I'm just happy next to you, next to you. Chip glass jar, crumbs hiding in the seam. Your hand brushes past my shoulder, and suddenly my heart just beams. Around the Sunday table, we pass the bread and stories, two little jokes, a small soft label on every crazy thing we do. This quiet, kind and simple feels so bright, so brand new. Around the Sunday table, I'm just happy next to you. So happy, so true. Voices like that don't fade away. They stay in the walls long after the day. In every tone, in every call, there's something holding it all. Voices like that stay with me in every small memory. In the way they rise and fall, I still hear them through it all. Some are loud and some are low, some we barely even know, but together they become something more than just a sound. Even when the room is still, there's a trace that lingers still. Not in echoes we can trace, but in how we feel the space. Still we end up in the same kind of moment, kind of place, where we meet without a trace. Together like this, we don't need more than this. In the now, in the flow, everything begins to glow. Different paths but same direction. No need for explanation. In the way we always find something gentle, something kind. Call it chance or call it fate. Still we always gravitate back into this quiet frame, where it always feels the same. Together like this, there's a peace we can't dismiss. In the space that we share, there is something always there. Morning sun spills on the floor. Little feet run through the kitchen door, mixing battle laughter in the air. Syrup drips without a care. Flipping pancakes one by one, family smiles, the day's begun. Coffee steaming, joy so near. Sunday mornings full of cheer. Children dancing on the tiles. Grandma hums her gentle smiles. Butter melting golden on the stack. Every bite brings memories back. Tiny hands reach, spilling a bit. We laugh and wipe them past the kid. Simple moments, hearts entwine. Warmth of home is what we find. Flipping pancakes one by one, family smiles, the day's begun. Coffee steaming, joy so near. Sunday mornings full of cheer. Red tomatoes on the board, basil leaves we've all adored. Steam from pots of fragrance swirl. In this kitchen love's unfurled. Tomato and basil scents combine. Every stir and chop feels divine. Hands together working slow. Cooking is how our hearts show. Garlic sizzles in olive oil. Stories shared while pots softly boil. Laughter lingers in every sound. Simple joys in this kitchen found. Spices mingle, flavors dance. Family around a happy trance. From cutting board to simmering pot, every bite reminds us what we've got. Tomato and basil scents combine. Every stir and chop feels divine. Hands together working slow. Cooking is how our hearts show. Grandma hums beside the stove, mixing magic in the pot she wove. Her hands remember every fold, every story and recipes told. Grandma's recipe, a taste of love, passed down gently like stars above. From old cookbook pages we learn, every flavor makes our hearts return. Rolling dough with little hands, listening to her gentle commands. The aroma fills our cozy space, every dish a warm embrace. Stirring memories spoon by spoon, sharing laughter afternoon to noon. Tradition lives in flour and spice. Every bite tastes like paradise. Grandma's recipe, a taste of love, passed down gently like stars above. From old cookbook pages we learn, every flavor makes our hearts return. Grandma's recipe, passed down gently. Candles flicker, soft and low, warmth of the evening, gentle glow. Plates are filled, stories told, every moment precious gold. Evening supper, hearts align, sharing love in every bite we find. Quiet chatter, peaceful sea, family around, a perfect dream. Steam rising, aromas blend, time together has no end. Hands reach out, passing bread, simple joy in what's been said. Glances shared, laughter mild, evening calm, tender and wild. From kitchen to table, hearts entwined. In this light, everything's divine. Evening supper, hearts align, sharing love in every bite we find. Quiet chatter, peaceful sea, Kitchen harmony, hearts in tune. Steam rises like a lazy afternoon. Every gesture, every smile makes this moment last a while. Cutting vegetables, passing the bread. Grandma's story softly said. A sprinkle of spice, a dash of grace. Every flavor finds its place. Cutting vegetables, passing the bread. Grandma's story softly said. A sprinkle of spice, a dash of grace. Every flavor finds its place. Kitchen harmony, warmth so near. Smiles and chatter, joy sincere. Hands together, working slow. Family love begins to show. Soft guitar solo with piano accents. Gentle percussion, keeping the bossa rhythm. Running, stirring, chopping in the flow of a busy kitchen. Steam curls from pots of fragrant veil. We stir and taste, no word is stale. Tiny fingers reach for a spoon, singing quietly to a lazy tune. Kitchen harmony, hearts aligned. Every story, every bite entwined. Laughter lingers, soft and sweet. Time feels endless, slow heartbeat. Gentle percussion, extension for reflection, simulating the feeling of time passing and memories forming in the kitchen. Evening comes, golden light fades. We clear the table, but joy remains. Stories told, hands intertwined. Moments like this are hard to find. Kitchen harmony, hearts at rest. Every meal shared we feel blessed. From morning sun to evening glow, family love continues.